shit. Yo, it's your favorite Florida man in the van here. And before we get into this video today, I want to direct this message straight to my nieces and my nephews, man. This year, 2026, will be my last year working for anybody that's not family. This will be my last year as an employee, man. I'm done working for people. It's time to really go into business for myself. So I just want to let y'all know, y'all shouldn't have to work for anybody, man. We live in an era where we really don't have no excuse. Like, I really used to wish that I grew up in the 70s and the 80s, like my pops or my grandparents. Like, man, I used to say they ain't had no technology, man. They used to get away with so much stuff. The world was way more personable, and everybody's interactions were way more intentional, and you feel me? Like, but nah, man, we are growing up in the best time to grow up. Because of technology, we have access to so much information and knowledge that they did not have access to, man. Like, the world, if you don't already know, specifically and intentionally kept them from certain information to keep them in a certain box. And they're finding trouble trying to keep us in that same box because we got technology and we got access to the information that they did not. You feel me? So that everything that they was told, they just kind of had to go with it and be like, oh yeah, that's what's best for us. But nah, us, nah, we know it's not best for us, man. We know that we got more leeway, we got more room to work with. We know that we don't gotta just go with what's told to us. Like, our generations are the generations that are breaking cycles, that are breaking, that are stopping generational curses from being passed down, generational traumas, man. We are the ones that have the limitless possibility of working smarter and not harder. Like, technology, man, there's so many young millionaires out here traveling the world right now and just showing their life and making money off of it. So if I had to leave y'all with anything, I want to tell y'all, learn skills. That's the priority, man. Learn skills. You got to learn how to do something. 1, with your hands, 2, with your mind, and 3, with technology. Technology should probably be 1, but either way, learn skills and learn how businesses run. Use YouTube, use Google, man. Use all this stuff that we have in our hands to learn how businesses run, so that you don't have to be an employee, so that you can be an employer, so that you can be a boss, man. There ain't no age limit to being a boss, man. There's 21-year-olds out here that own businesses and have employees under their belt that's 50, 60 years old, you feel me? So that's all I wanted to say, man. Let's get into the video today. I'm finna break down my Puerto Rico trip to you guys, man, and what it was like and what was going on through my head and my whole experience with it, man. Much love. Peace to y'all, man. I love y'all for sure. Bow. Alright, let's get into it, man. So day one. This is day one right here. I spent most of day one driving around Puerto Rico, visiting a couple spots. I definitely went to the beach, went to Walmart, got what I needed. But you already know, riding around Puerto Rico, I wasn't bumping no English music, man. All Spanish reggaeton, everything, man. Bachata, merengue, salsa, man. I'm bumping nothing but Spanish music. And no, I don't fully speak it yet and understand it, but hey, I'm on my way, dog. Me voy. Estoy practicando, papi, you know? So this is day two right here. I booked the El Yunque tour to go to the rainforest, and there's a natural limestone water slide that we had to take a little hike up to. Here's a picture halfway up the hike. Jumped in the water, man. This little spot was dope. I met a dope couple from the Carolinas out here, man. We hung out. They was on this tour with me. We hung out a little bit after the tour as well. It was dope vibe, man. Dope energy, man. Shout out to Marquise and his queen, dog. Y'all was definitely a pleasure to meet, man. Look forward to seeing y'all on another trip somewhere sometime soon, man. We're gonna meet up across the world. Let's go. This right here is the next day, I believe. I went and took a little trip to the other side of El Yunque to go on my own personal hike. I wanted to reach the highest part of El Yunque and listen to how beautiful it sounded, man, and the cookies. And on my little hike, I found this dope little offbeat, you know what I'm saying, spot right here. And something told me to just chill here, man. And something like, I was called to meditate and just reflect, man. I was sitting here grounding, doing some breath work and really just reflecting on my first time leaving the country. A lot of people say, man, you ain't really leave the country, bro. Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, but that just sounds crazy because you gotta leave the continent of North America to get to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is in the Caribbean islands. It's a part of the Caribbean islands. You gotta leave the continent to get there. How you gonna tell me I ain't leave the country? I don't know. If I'm tripping, you just let me know in the comments, man. But the way I see it, this was my first time leaving the country. I ain't had to stamp my passport for it, but hey, that's what it is. This is the top, man. I finally made it to the top. These nice little steps, man. It was a little creepy, but the guy told me when I got up here I wasn't gonna see nothing because it was a rainy and cloudy day. That's cool. I didn't see much, but the peacefulness up there was crazy. This is Grano Fino. It's a cafe that's no longer in Puerto Rico. They actually in Florida now. They came back to Florida, so I'm actually about to pull up on them next week, man. They're my people. Shout out to Grano Fino. This was another hike that I wanted to go to. I actually spent the night here in my rental car, and this mountain is called Ayuya. It's in Ayuya. Wait, nah, yeah. I think it's in Ayuya and it's a mountain, or maybe the mountain is called Ayuya. I forgot. But it's the highest point in Puerto Rico. And you drive up most of the way, but then when you get to the part where you can't drive, it's a very short but steep climb. Straight up. Hike straight up through all of this shit. Driving up through these windy roads. It's called Cerro Punta. Bienvenido Cerro Punta. And it's about 4,000 feet. Yeah, 4,000 feet or 4,000 kilometers. Let's see. I'm about to pull up to the plaque right now. But it was dope, man. I got to see everything north, south, east, west, the dam. It's like a little radio tower up here that you really walking around, I guess. And it was beautiful, man. I sat up here. I did some more yoga, did some more breath work, more reflecting. I was so grateful, man, and just so appreciative to have this 7-day break and enjoy the watermelon and all. So on my way down, I got so tripped out by this little rainfall. I mean, this waterfall right here, just on the road. You feel me? Like driving through the mountains, like the architecture of the homes. I was just in love, man. I was so tripped out. I had to get out the car to come see it like closer. I wanted to jump in, and I almost did, but I was by myself, and I wasn't really sure, like, if that would be seen as disrespectful or not. I don't know. If you from Puerto Rico, let me know if y'all be just diving in these little waterfall ponds, man, because I wanted to so bad. This right here is like day 3, maybe day 3 or 4. Nah, this is day 3. Yeah, I went to a beach. I was probably in Dorados, and something told me to just climb that tree and get me a coconut, man. So that's me, amateur as fuck, climbing a tree to get a coconut. It definitely hurt on the way up and hurt a little bit more on the way down, but hey, I got that coconut and I ain't pay no $5 for it. A lot of people be on the side of the road selling coconuts for $5, man. I'm like, bro, there's so many trees out here, I might as well climb my own. Yes, I got a knife, man. Like I said, my first day in Puerto Rico, I went to Walmart, grabbed me a knife, cutting board, coconut oil. I got all of my musts, man, because I live a very holistic lifestyle. So I gotta get what I need, man, everywhere I go. Day 4, man, we went skydiving, dog. And when I say we, I mean me. Yes, I went skydiving, bro. It was dope. It was my first time skydiving, man. We went up to 14,000 feet. Wait, yeah, either 14,000 feet. Yeah, I think it was 14,000 feet in the sky. Man, boom, we jumped. It felt so liberating, dog. Look at me, I'm flying. I'm flying. I believe I could fly. Let me stop. Yes, I'm falling, but nah, I'm flying at the same time. Just chill. I want to become a licensed diver, man. Or, yeah, licensed skydiver. I want to be able to jump by myself. I want to be able to do tandem jumps. And I want to be able to do base jumps and all of that. So, everywhere I travel to, I'm going to skydive. Matter of fact, I need to do one next in Florida. I'm about to do this shit. Gotta do it in my home state, man. I gotta do it at home. But it was beautiful, man. I had this little rice and avocado spot. This is like day 5. I met this Puerto Rican queen, man. She was showing me around the island. She got some dope off-guard pictures of me. She let me come to the crib. She let me stay at her place for my last 3 days. She showed me how to make tostones, man. She cooked a dope little meal for me because she found out I was plant-based. She was like, I bet, let's do it however you need it. So we went to the store, we did a little compra, came back. So now we making the dish together, man. We making the dish, rice, salad, man, plátanos, tostones. And we had a nice little paint date night, man. This painting right here, this is my painting. When we went shopping and did a little compra, I told her, let's get some canvases, man. Let's paint. Before we painted, I said, let's split the painting in half. On the left side, it's gonna be, let's say, the last 5 years of your life and what you feel like the last 5 years of your life looked like. And on the right side, what the next 5 years of your life will look like. So to kind of explain my little painting right here, on the left side is a maze. I feel like, the last 5 years of my life has been a maze of me just trying to find a way, man. I was struggling for a while, just trying to find a way, trying to find a path. And that maze was filled with traps. That maze was filled with just everything you could think of. Then on the right side, I found it. I found my path, and it's an offbeat path. My path goes off-road. My path goes where no roads will ever be able to find. My path is purposeful, abundant, liberating. It is interdependent. It is full of love, man. It is full of peace and tranquility. Man, there ain't nothing stopping me. There ain't nothing stopping me. So it's your boy, man, your favorite Florida man in the van. Come and join me on my path to where no roads can take you. Peace. I love y'all.